guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at our boy Recoome. You know, 350 million download celebration was really busy, and I never got around to actually, like, doing a full level 10 link video for our boy Recoome, right? Putting the sticker on him and all that stuff. Recoome is good. I actually feel like Recoome could have some play for, like, you know, the GT Legendary Goku event, Legendary Vegeta event type missions for the categories he's on, right? Ginyu Force, Planet Namek Saga, Dragon Ball Seeker, Terrifying Conquer, Special Pose, and... Wait, Planet Namek Saga, Ginyu Force, Dragon Ball Seeker, Terrifying Conquer, Special Pose, and Space Traveling Warriors are his teams. One of those, like, you know, if one of those got, like, a mission, like they do, like, a Legendary Frieza event or something like that, like, Recoome could have some play. I think that he's able to get good attack and defense as the fight goes on, and he gets, hit, and he, like, receives attacks. And then he also can guard, depending upon if there's another Ginyu Force category ally. So, unfortunately, the way this event is going to start off, we're not really going to get an opportunity for him to get hit at the start here. His link set is definitely a major issue. Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, Brutal Beatdown, Tough as Nails, Infighter, Shattering the Limit. He just has kind of a very quirky link set. It's not going to be easy for him to have a lot of those activated too often. 1.62, not the greatest. He greatly raises his attack for one turn on his super. And he greatly lowers enemy defense. He gets 120% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then he gets 30% attack and defense with every attack received up to a max of 120. So Recoome has to get hit 4 times, and then he'll have his maximum attack buff at that point, and defense as well. When that is fully built up, right, when he's got that full 120 for both, he actually, I feel like, looks pretty good. And then especially if you're able to get the guard when, you know, he's got the full 240%, that's where Recoome, again, can actually look quite good, depending upon the situation. So we'll be able to have Shattering the Limit activated as well. He's at 100k defense right there, which, again, is not the craziest. I mean, we are getting 50% support from the LR Tech Ginyu, but he still has to get 4 times, right, to fully build this up. But, like, I think something like Int Captain Ginyu and Physical Recoome, you can run both of them, you know, in, like, difficult content, and they're good enough to get it done, right? Because one thing that is very important is Recoome, he has the high chance to guard. Now, you guys know I don't go crazy for high chance to guard. That doesn't make me go like, oh, so good, and stuff like that, right? Like, it's not. I just, like, guard is good when it's guaranteed, but all you need is a Ginyu Force ally on the team to activate it. Some of these other Ginyu Force EZAs, right, like, you know, like Goldo needs pretty much a full Ginyu team, which really hurts him. But the fact that Recoome just needs one other Ginyu Force unit on the team, not even on the rotation, but on the team, is going to make it to where you can actually effectively use this Recoome in difficult content, especially because Ginyu is also good enough to participate in a lot of difficult content. We started out here on the Planet Namek Saga team. I guess let's take it over. Let's go to, like, the Space Traveling Warrior team, and we should be able to get some, you know, really good stats with Recoome. Go ahead and let him get fully built up and stuff like that, and see what numbers he's putting up. Alright, so now over here on the Space Traveling Warrior team, let's go ahead and see what our boy Recoome is able to do. Again, unfortunately, link set is really where I think Recoome is going to end up falling shy, right? Let's see how he does. He could take a lot of damage from this Goku right here if his guard does not activate. He does. No, goddamn. Oh, yeah, okay, so my Recoome is still built for, I think, full dodge. That's back when, I was trying to get the no item run for, the extreme, like, the normal Super Battle Road, right? Like, when we were first trying to go for the no item runs on that. Okay, so we have to get hit 2 more times. To fully build up Recoome's passive. Now, we didn't get the guard there, and he still is able to tank, you know, fairly okay. Obviously, this is the weakest part of the event, and this Goku only gets a lot stronger, like, as the event goes on, right? But, I mean, that was okay. I do think that, like, even once we would get to, like, the Great Ape Goku, right? Like, if Recoome's guard would kick in, he would really be able to tank well, even against, like, Great Ape Goku, against the Dragon Fist, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Recoome is not bad. I do think that Recoome has got some, at least, reasonable abilities for some of this difficult content. Dokkan has had a string of relatively solid free-to-play EZAs over the last couple of months, which I think is really good. That they continue to sort of release these units that are pretty solid like that. All right, so here we have Jace. So we're going to get 3 links active. Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, and Shattering the Limit. Yeah, wow, look at that. We're up to 200k defense. That's a 2. So he's gotten hit twice. He could still get 2 more hits in. We do have a lot of support on this rotation, right? Jace and Bojack. But still, I mean, that's the Space Traveling Warrior team, right? Is that there is a lot of support. And I mean, the leader himself is a pretty strong support type unit, really, all things considered, right? All right, so let's just go ahead and do this. Actually, I do need to float Turles out. Turles would get killed right there. I got to get Turles out of there. I do like to use Turles for some showcases here and there sometimes still, but boy, oh boy, does that boy... Turles just gets crunched, man. He gets absolutely just, like, destroyed so fast. So, got to be very, very careful with that Turles. I'm still very interested for when Turles, is going to be getting his EZA. He's one of the big EZAs that I'm, like, really, really looking forward to, right? Especially because, like, the effect he'll have on, like, LR Turles is going to be really impactful and really powerful. All right, so this is a strong turn. So, unfortunately, dude, we keep... It always happens, like, oh, God, showcase is going to be so annoying. Of course, it's like turn after turn after fucking turn. The Goku is like, yeah, I'm good. I'm not going to attack you at the start. Like, all right, so Recoome is not fully built up right here. He needs to get hit twice more still. We have a lot of support on this rotation, right? Because remember, the Tech Ginyu is giving 50%. All right, so we'll get supered right there. That builds us up, and then now Recoome is fully built up, right? So he's fully built up. Looks like his attack set was... I saw it at the end right there. It was 3.9 million is what his attack set would have been after he's fully built up right there. That's not bad. Yeah, 3.9 million with, like, you know, nearly 300k defense or whatever it is that he's at. Something like that. I feel like that's pretty good, right? Like Bojack, like 300, or Recoome, 300k defense, like nearly a 4 million attack set by one of these Ginyu Force members, man. Like, I definitely, like, I'll take that. I really will. I think Recoome is pretty solid. Like, if I would have to rank these Ginyu Force EZAs, I think Ginyu is probably number 1, but I would say that Recoome has got to be number 2 on this list. All right, so what is he at? Yeah, 250k defense with a 50% chance to card. My boy Recoome, huh? All right, so let's get this turn right here. And then I'll also get the next turn with B-Pan. Then I think we'll finish up. And we got the guard, too. Yeah, he's not going to take shit from Goku right here. It's nothing. Yeah, nothing. Looking pretty good. 3.7 million right there. Recoome, man. Recoome can cook. Free-to-play EZA. It's not like he's a new summonable unit or something like that. Our boy Recoome has got some pop to him, man. $4.2 million attack stat for our boy Recoome right here. Pretty good. I'll definitely take a 4.2 million attack stat from that turn right there with B-Pan's active skill up. I like Recoome, man. Recoome is good. I think Ginyu probably is able to bring a little bit more to the table, but Recoome, as sort of like the second best like Ginyu Force EZA that came out, I really think he's right up there. I like Recoome a lot. I think Recoome is pretty good, man. Alright, this is Lethal Charge, Recoome. His leader skill is the Terrifying Conqueror category key 3 and 77% to stats, or physical type key 3, and 50% to stats. His super attack is the Recoome Eraser Gun, which greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and greatly lowers enemy defense. Typically, I really do prefer when characters are raising defense on their super attack effect, but I mean, Recoome has already got like enough. His defense is pretty good, so I think it's fine right there. He's looking pretty good. His passive skill, Sinister Survivor, gives him 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then he gets 30% attack and defense with each attack received, up to a maximum of 120%, so he's got to get hit 4 times. And then he has a high chance, a 50% chance, of guarding all attacks if there is another Ginyu Force category ally on the team, which of course is very easy to get done. His links, Ginyu Force, Signature Pose, Brutal Beatdown, Tough as Nails, Infighter, and Shattering Limit. Links are definitely like the weakness of pretty much all of these Ginyu Force EZA members. His 12 key multiplier is 135%, which is lower than a lot of free-to-play units, but I mean, this guy came out February 21st of 2018, 500 years ago, right? In terms of EZAs Recoome can help you on, I guess maybe the Planet Namek Saga one, but there's not really like an EZA where Recoome is going to be able to perform at a high level with type advantage, right? And then finally, our boy Recoome is on a number of category teams. He's on the Ginyu Force team, which is, you know, one of the worst categories in the game. He's also over here on the Planet Namek Saga team, which obviously had a massive power buff after their 350 million download celebration. Recoome is also over here on the Dragon Ball Seeker team. Same thing, massively power buffed after the 350 million download celebration. He's also on Terrifying Conquerors. I actually would kind of like to see Terrifying Conquerors get a new leader at this point to help it out, but definitely a good villain category for sure. Recoome is also down here on the Special Pose team, which, you know, running like a full Ginyu setup in here would be good. And then finally, Ginyu is on Space Traveling Warriors. Basically, all of these teams that all these Ginyu Force units had and stuff like that, massively power buffed during the celebration. So there's our boy Recoome. Looking pretty damn good. You know what I forgot to do is I did not give him his sticker. I guess we're going to do this right at the end right here. I got to give my boy Recoome his sticker. So there we go. So there is Recoome. You know, we've now looked at almost all of the Ginyu Force units. The only Ginyu Force member we have not yet done a video on is Birder. Yeah, Recoome's sticker, I mean, it looks good, but there's nothing up here in the top corner. The hollow background driving me crazy. Let me know what you guys think of Recoome and the Ginyu Force EZAs. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.